So is the rap industry cursed? This is a question I find myself thinking about as I keep doing videos week to week and the constant research that accompany them. This is basically something I find myself pondering on. While the rap industry offers so much positive stuff, a financial opportunity that could change you and your family's life for generations, a platform to show off your God-given talents and properly make a name for yourself and your legacy in the process. While that's great, the rap industry does harbor what some might call a curse. But before we get into this video, I want to say I appreciate all of you guys that watch these videos. You all give me the motivation to keep uploading, and for that, I thank you. Like the video and subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. The rap game is a space I'm assuming you're a fan of, in some capacity at least. If not, that's a little strange. But I feel weird in saying that this specific genre in music is cursed because I'm such a nerd for rap culture. I find myself knowing statistics randomly, and if your favorite artist's first week album sales were around 100K or not, or if they flopped and went double plastic. What I'm saying is that this field is something that's ingrained in my life, whether I like it or not. I mean, that's why I made this channel for. But with all that being said, the rap industry, unlike any other genre of mainstream music, encompasses more death and just tragic violent events than any other genre. Why is that? Is it the men and women who occupy this space? Is it the natural competitiveness that most artists in this game harbor? I honestly go back and forth on the answer, but really, I can't give you a definite response to that. You have to make that decision for yourself. However, what I can give you are examples of the tragic ways that people in the industry have fallen. So if you're even thinking of becoming a rapper or musician, whatever, listen closely. Let's talk about JayDaYoungan, a recent case, a guy who some may know. Either way, I got you. JayDaYoungan, a 24-year-old rapper from Louisiana, was killed in a shooting Wednesday night, July 27th this year. He's another young rap artist who will lose his life. He was sitting on a porch at his home in Superior Avenue on Wednesday with his father when a shooter came around the corner and attacked him. The 24-year-old rapper suffered several gunshot wounds, but the police chief could not confirm the exact number. The rapper was brought to EMS to the emergency room before officers would arrive, and he would later die of his injuries. His father also told TMZ he believes the shooting was caused by jealousy of JayDaYoungan's successful rap career, and that he likely didn't know the perpetrators. JayDaYoungan will be added to the list of rappers who were taken out in their hometown. There's a couple things I would wish to focus here. JayDaYoungan's dad would say he believed the shooting was caused because the killers were jealous of him, jealous of the young rapper's status, money, whatever. This is something that happens a lot more times than I feel comfortable in admitting. Jealousy in the rap game can be, as shown time and time again, a death sentence for a young rapper. Next, let's talk about Juice WRLD. While Juice wasn't murdered by a person, you can still argue the rap industry has a hand in his premature demise. Juice died of an accidental overdose of oxycodone and codeine. I talk about this in How the Music Industry Ruined Juice WRLD video. You should watch that if you haven't already, but I'll give you the cliff notes. Juice had an addiction problem, one that he was very open about actually. The rap industry provided him with stardom that accompanied money that would in turn fund his habit and have him taken from this world incredibly early, in December of 2019. While the music industry is known for all the famous demises throughout its long and infamous history, for some in this world would agree there's harsher fates than death. Young Thug and Gunna, two guys who at the time of this video are locked up on RICO charges. This is in my opinion, so don't kill me for it, but the middle and early 2022 was Gunna's year, point blank. He had the world pushing P. Your little brother, your grandmom was saying that slang, not to mention the multi-million-dollar companies. It was insane. Not to mention Thug was having a great run too at this time, coming off his second studio album Punk, releasing that prior year. To put it simply, YSL was running the game, or at least a good portion of it. Then what seemed like out of nowhere, the two are in shackles, all over the news, being forced in jail cells. Looking at this on paper, you would think some sort of curse or something can cause a high so high and a low so low. It's crazy, but what can I really say? Except that I wish everybody stays as safe as you can, be mindful, and keep your eyes open, especially if you want to compete in this space, because one false move and you might fall into a curse. And just to close out this video, guys, I just feel like we're in a weird phase in the rap industry. You know, as a fan, as a creator, it's a weird time, especially in the last 5 years. I feel like the turnover rate has been higher than normal. It's almost strange when a couple months go by and nothing has happened to somebody in this industry. When something does happen, you almost don't feel anything because you've seen it so many times before. It's like we're growing numb over time, and that's something that I never wanted to see this industry become, because it's sad and incredibly unfortunate. Like I was saying earlier, in rock or country or pop, like this stuff doesn't happen. You don't see young guys or girls, in their 20s, younger than that, older than that, some younger, some older, getting brutally murdered or having or overdosing or being put in jail back and forth. And I'm a super fan of this genre, and I keep seeing things like this all the time. Like it's just back and forth. It definitely numbs you, man. It's without a doubt, it numbs you. And I don't know, I just want to see everybody prosper. Like, I like talking about rap, every faction of it, I love the sport. Like, I look at rap like a sport. Like, I love it, you know what I mean? Part of the reason why I made this channel, just to interact with people and all over the world and hear people's opinions while giving my opinion too. This video isn't meant to be a sad video. It's more pointing toward the future, pointing towards hope. And I hope that's what we all can gain from this. If you got this far into the video, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And subscribe if you're new if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.